My name is Jackson Way, aka Ripper. But when it's all said and done, all my victims remember me as R.I.P.
My name is Martin Kelley. I'm the writer and producer of a film called Step Off. It's a film set in the world of underground hip-hop beat battles. Our main character, his name is Ripper, and he wants to become a hip-hop producer, and he's got to compete in a contest to become a hip-hop producer. It was filmed entirely in Atlanta except for one sequence. The college campus that we used was Fort Valley State University down in Fort Valley, Georgia, south of Macon.
See, daar is beat battle.
One of the biggest challenges for making the movie was in post-production when we had to put the music to the movie. We have over 73 original pieces of music, mostly hip-hop, of course traditional score as well, and finding those artists and those beats for the beat battle sequences was a real challenge. We've got music from as far away as Europe and California and of course Atlanta artists as well in the movie.
Well, what's a beat battle? Tell us a little bit about that.
Beat battle is very similar to a rap battle. Many people are familiar with that through the movie 8 Mile, where two different rappers compete with each other. In this scenario, it's two different producers who are pitting their beat against another person's beat, and so it's done in a similar way. The crowd is the factor to decide who wins, and whoever moves the crowd the best wins the battle.
Is there a particular art to DJing that is explained?
Well, part of it is what we hope that the movie portrays without stating it explicitly, is that it's not just about the beats themselves, it's about the confidence that the producer brings to it, and so it's almost a performance art in a way when you present your beat to the crowd, and so that comes across, and that's what we learned from research from real beat battles, and we've attended many, and we also have one of the most famous hosts in Atlanta who does beat battle hosting for a living. Drez the Beatnik is in the movie playing a similar character to himself in our film.
What's his name?
Drez the Beatnik.
Okay, all right, and where does he spin?
Well, he hosts hip-hop shows all over, including the touring Red Bull MC tour, but in Atlanta. He used to host shows at Lenny's, MJQ, all the underground hip-hop spots.
What would be a good place to go and see this kind of thing, see a battle in Atlanta?
Well, battles happen all the time. Places like the Apache Cafe, MJQ, the 5 Spot even. Anywhere there's hip-hop, the hip-hop scene can be found. You can usually find a hip-hop battle at least once a month, maybe twice a month.
Is there a particular place in the movie that we can recognize is an Atlanta spot?
Well, a lot of people may recognize Lenny's. Lenny's has since closed down. It was a very famous venue for not only hip hop but rock acts, and we did shoot in Lenny's, and one of the initial battles takes place there, and I'm pretty sure people who have been to Lenny's will know.
And where is Lenny's, or was Lenny's?
Well, Lenny's was off of DeKalb Road, East Atlanta. Myself and my co-writer, who's African American, we both have been a hip-hop group named Reign of Terror for since high school. We used to tour with Ice-T, MC Hammer, Rob Bass, and DJ Easy Rock. So we've been in hip-hop most of our adult lives, and that's why we wrote this movie about hip-hop.
What's the demographic in this movie?
Well, hip-hop itself is universal. Even before 8 Mile, the people who are participating in underground hip-hop, of all races and creeds and nationalities. And the same thing goes on today. Most beat battles you'll find, and even in our movie, are not exclusively African-American. I mean, the audience for it, as well as, the audience for hip-hop is universal. And that's what we kind of reflect in the movie.
Is that an issue in the movie, the issue of race?
Actually, no. And it's not really addressed because the characters in our particular movie don't think in those terms. In fact, the manager of the main character is a white guy, and the main character is African American. And it's not brought up that this is unusual, because it's not. I mean, it's it's way beyond that. Hip hop has grown to basically be worldwide, recognized by everyone.
When I watched the trailer, I thought of Hustle and Flow.
Well, we like to think in terms of the similarity to Hustle and Flow is Hustle and Flow is a tremendous story about a man who's struggling to achieve a dream, and in a lot of ways, our movie is the same thing. It's different, different circumstances, obviously, and there's certain things that Hustle and Flow have as elements that we don't have, and by the same token, we have elements that they don't have. But the story of struggle is universal, especially when you're talking about artistic pursuits. The movie comes out on DVD and on demand on March 15th, which is a week from when we're recording this interview. So it'll be out all around America and in Canada through Lionsgate on March 15th.
And that's real exciting that a distributor like Lionsgate has shown such faith in such a small movie like this, because it is an indie movie, as they say.
Absolutely. It was a tremendous thrill for us to get Lionsgate interest. We leaked our rough cut when we were deep in post-production to about 5 of our most favored distributors, the ones that we really wanted to see with the movie, and a couple of them had an interest at that point, but Lionsgate was the one that showed the most interest, and so we're really proud that they came aboard and decided to acquire the movie.
Well, congratulations, and we look forward to seeing the movie. And I guess there's a website also where the music can be heard. You'll send us that link. We'll put it on here.
Absolutely. The composer, Sam Abramson, has put out the music that he did for Step Off, which includes some original score as well as some original beats. And it's called Cinematics Volume 1. And I'll definitely send a link that so the viewers can take a look. This is Martin Kelley, producer of Step Off, and you're watching The Film Fix.